My name is Samuel. I'm 91 years old, and 3 months ago, I watched a young man scream at his daughter over spilled coffee in a parking lot. Not because of the coffee, because he was stressed, late, distracted, somewhere else mentally. The little girl just stood there frozen while he kept talking into his phone. And suddenly, I felt like I was watching my entire generation repeat itself again. That's the strange thing about getting old. You stop seeing individual moments. You start seeing patterns. And there's one pattern I've watched destroy people over and over again. Everyone thinks life is about building a future. Almost nobody knows how to live a day. When I was younger, I treated every ordinary day like an obstacle. Mondays were obstacles. Work was an obstacle, felt like interruptions. I always believed real life was somewhere ahead of me. You know where that mentality leads? A life you barely remember. That's what scares me most now. Not death, not aging. The fact that entire years of my life feel emotionally missing. I remember major events, promotions, funerals, hospital rooms. But normal Tuesdays, regular mornings with my wife, the sound of my children laughing in the back seat, gone, blurry, lost, because I wasn't present enough to actually live them while they were happening. I was mentally rehearsing tomorrow. Human beings have become addicted to elsewhere. Elsewhere is killing us. Even now, people wake up and immediately escape their own lives. Phone, notifications, stress, news, comparison. From the second they open their eyes, they are somewhere else mentally. I saw a family at a restaurant recently. Mother on her phone, father checking emails, 2 children staring at tablets, 4 people sitting together, nobody actually there. That's modern loneliness now. Not being alone, being unseen by people sitting right beside you. My wife Anna used to complain about this long before phones existed. She'd say, "Samuel, your body comes home before you do." At the time, I laughed. Now I understand exactly what she meant. I was always carrying tomorrow around inside my head. Always worrying. Always somewhere else mentally. And one day, you wake up old. Inside still feel young. Then the hands look unfamiliar. Suddenly your hands start disappearing, and panic quietly enters your life because you finally understand something terrifying. Time was never moving slowly. You were just distracted. I wasted years believing achievement would heal me somehow. It doesn't. Success simply upgrades your anxiety. Poor people worry about survival. Rich people worry about losing everything. Everyone keeps postponing peace, and most people died before they ever allow themselves to feel it. You know what I remember most clearly now? Not accomplishments, tiny moments. Anna dancing badly in the kitchen while making soup. My son vefting long car rides. Snow outside the window on quiet mornings. Normal moments. That's the heartbreaking trick life plays on people. While they're busy searching for meaning, meaning is happening quietly all around them, and they miss it. I missed so much. Not physically, emotionally. There's a difference. You can spend years beside people without truly seeing them. At 91, I've learned something I wish younger people understood earlier. A distracted life becomes an unlived life. People cannot sit in silence anymore, cannot eat without stimulation, cannot walk without headphones, cannot rest of guilt, cannot simply exist. But silence is where life finally catches up to you. That's why people avoid it. Silence forces you to notice time, and time is frightening because deep down, everyone already knows this ends. That's why I'm speaking to you like this. Not to depress you, to wake you up before your life becomes memory. Because trust me, one day this current version of your life will feel impossibly far away. These ordinary mornings, your parents calling you, friends inviting you somewhere, even this season of your life right now. One day all of this disappears. And when it does, you will not miss productivity. You will miss presence. You will miss how life felt before you were too distracted to notice it. So call people back. Sit outside longer. Watch sunsets without filming them. Put your phone away sometimes. Tell people you love them while they can still hear it. Eat dinner slower. Forgive faster. Laugh more. Be here. Because this ordinary life right now, this is the life you'll someday wish you could return to. Because one day, the house becomes quieter. The phone rings less. The people you thought would always be around aren't around anymore. And suddenly, you understand something that should have been obvious all along. This was it. Not some future version of life. Not someday. This ordinary morning, this conversation, this breath, that's your life. And if you keep waiting for permission to enjoy it, you may realize you waited too long. Because trust me, at 91 years old, I finally understand what matters. And it was never the things I spent most of my life chasing.